So you may be studying for your real estate exam or you're thinking about getting your real estate license soon. Regardless of where you're at, we're going to talk about 3 things that I think you should be doing now before you actually pass your real estate exam. What's going on? It's Will, and I'm glad to have you here with me. And now the first thing that you should be doing even before you pass the real estate exam is start studying and learning the actual real estate business now. For example, start getting to know active real estate agents now and see if you can get your hands on some of the biggest contracts that real estate agents use for the home buying or home selling process so that you can start reading through them and see if you have any questions about them or just gain a general understanding about the contracts even before you're in the industry. Another thing you can do is start surfing through YouTube and look up some videos about beginner real estate agent tips. Videos like knowing what to do in your first 30 days as an agent or looking up how real estate agents' daily schedules are. These are all great videos to have kind of like a general understanding of how things should be in your first couple months as an agent. And you can check out a lot of the videos on my channel as well because I dedicate a lot of my videos towards helping newer agents in the business. So I have a lot of videos about kickstarting your journey as a real estate agent. Now, these are all great things to do because it will prepare you for what it is like to actually be a real estate agent. And then when you do pass the real estate exam and you do have your license and you're ready to join a brokerage, you already feel somewhat prepared and ready to go, and you don't feel completely lost because you already did research even before you got your real estate license. Now, I do want to mention that I am aware that studying for the real estate exam can get overwhelming, and maybe doing all of this research that I'm telling you to do could possibly overwhelm you even more. And of course, I don't want you getting heavily overwhelmed even before you've actually become a real estate agent. So what I am saying is you don't need to dedicate hours upon hours doing research about the real estate industry, every single day. You can try to commit maybe even 30 minutes a day, or just go at your own pace. However much time you feel like you can give that time, because I promise when the time comes and you are actually a real estate agent, you will be thanking yourself for doing all of that research so you don't feel as lost when you start. Because I'll tell you something right now, if you feel extremely lost right when you start your real estate journey, that's going to be even more overwhelming than even studying for the real estate exam. Then it's going to tempt you to quit, and we don't want that to happen. If you feel like you can commit more time, great. If you feel like you can't and you can only do like 15, 20, or 30 minutes a day, that is also great. Just go at your own pace. Now, the second thing that you should be doing even before you have your real estate license is start telling people now that you are getting into real estate. One of the best ways to set yourself up for success is by telling people now that you are becoming a real estate agent. Before I actually got my license, I was telling everybody that I was becoming a real estate agent. Before I was an agent, I was a manager at a gym, and I had a close relationship with a lot of the members there. I was really cool with everyone, and I was literally telling everybody, hey, I'm probably not going to be working at the gym anymore. In a couple of months, I'm getting my real estate license right now. I'm becoming an agent. And I was just able to tell so many people. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a bunch of strangers that you don't know. It could just be anyone that you're having a conversation with, like especially your family or your friends. Like, you should be letting everybody know so that when the time comes and you actually are an agent, all of these people know. And you never know, you might be able to close a deal much earlier than you think. That's what happened with me. I was able to close a deal pretty early on simply because I was letting people know that I was getting into the business. Overall, this just made it so much easier for me when I was a brand new agent because I had already felt like a lot of people knew I was an agent. So I felt like I was kind of like ahead of the game when it came to prospecting. But remember, only tell people that you're getting your real estate license if you are actually committed to this, because nobody likes someone who is just not a person of their word. So don't start telling people that you're getting into real estate and you're going to do this, you're going to do that, and then you get into the industry and like a month later you're like, yeah, I don't really like this, and you dip. You know what I mean? That's just kind of some advice that I'm giving you because it won't make you look good. So unless you're actually committed to this, then yes, go ahead and start telling people that you are getting your real estate license. Now, the third thing that I want you to do is I want you to write down everything that you want out of this business. Also ask yourself why you're even getting in this business in the first place. What impact do you want to have in this industry, and what is your why? These are all extremely important questions that you should be asking yourself, because when you know what your why is, you know what impact you want to make, and you know why you're getting into this business, it's going to give you a lot of mental clarity coming into this. And sometimes when you get unmotivated, because that is going to happen in this business, you will have times where you don't feel motivated, you're able to go back to your why. Right? You wrote down all your goals. You wrote down why you got into this. You know what the whole purpose is of why you even got into this in the first place and worked so hard to get your license. You know why you're here. So now you just got to execute on it. I will say this though, as you progress in this business, some of your goals can and will change. When I first started, like every other agent, I was like, I want to sell 100 houses. But as I matured and progressed through this industry and certain experiences happened to me in my almost 4 years of being in the industry, I actually really started to realize that I'm really passionate about helping other agents. And I kind of made that a core focus, and that's one of the reasons why I have this YouTube channel in the first place. So for me personally, I'm fine selling a lesser amount of homes and helping more agents. I'm totally fine with that, because that actually makes me happy, and that's what I love to do, and that is what makes this job enjoyable for me. So my goals do look different now, but I am totally happy and content with the idea of me maybe selling less homes and focusing more of my energy on helping other real estate agents in the business. And now, though some of my goals have changed in that aspect, my why has always stayed the same. You're gonna have certain goals in real estate that are just gonna always stay the same, because those are like the foundational goals. And then you're gonna have other goals where they're gonna change periodically, and that's okay. Every goal is different, and you need to know the importance of each goal. Now, let me ask you, out of these 3 tips that I gave you today, which one stood out to you the most? Let me know down in the comment section below, and make sure to check out this video next. But other than that, I hope you all have an amazing day, and I will see you all on the next one.